Well, hello again, friends. Dave McDonald here. Once again, another exciting episode of Dave McDonald's Quarantunes. Drawing cartoons to keep us busy, keep our creative muscles flexible, having fun drawing, creating characters, being silly, right? Here we go, number 37. We've done a lot of drawings together. And before we get started, I did want to share with you yesterday's drawing that I colored. Remember this? The Megalodon shark. Oh yeah. Remember this guy? Wow, yeah, the Megalodon. It's a distant cousin to the great white shark. It's extinct now. It was kind of prehistoric. They're extinct. They were huge, huge sharks. In fact, I think I told you they are bigger than your school bus. So I think up to 60 feet long. And you can find fossilized megalodon teeth, which can be up to 6-7 inches long. You can find them near the beaches and near rivers and inlets from the ocean. So a lot of people go searching for those teeth. And they, for some reason, shed a lot of teeth. They lost a lot of teeth. So that's why we drew our megalodon with his braces. Remember, he went to the megalodontist. Remember that? And he's eating his little lollipop here. So that's why he lost all his teeth. And we had fun with that. I enjoyed coloring that. I hope you did too. But today we're going to enter the world of stock car racing. That's right. North Carolina. We've been talking about different states and the different symbols that they have. And they have different state mammals, a state bird, a state insect. So we've been kind of going along that theme. Well, North Carolina has a state sport. It's the home of NASCAR. That's right. And I lived in the area for several years, many years. And so I'm familiar with stock car racing, it's called NASCAR racing. That's the name of the circuit. The Cup Series is the top series. And so there's a lot of great drivers, but I got to thinking, with my silly sense of humor, I'm going to create a stock car, but it's not going to be a car. It's going to be out in the woods, and we're going to make the car out of a log. Okay, so go ahead and grab your pencil. It's going to get pretty silly, I'm going to warn you. Grab your pencil. The log is on its side. So a log on its side would look like a rectangle to start with. Okay, it would have wheels, which could be round, but again, I'm going to put mine in motion, so I might make mine leaning forward. I might make them ovals as opposed to round. Ovals that are leaning forward. Now the front of the log has been shaved off, like carved off, maybe with an axe, to be more aerodynamic, so it's got a point, right? I'm going to call this the travel log. Because it's a traveling log. Get it? Travel log. Oh, you may not get that. That's okay. The cockpit of the car or the log looks like this. So put a little curved line into your rectangle. Maybe a little straight line here with a flat oval for the steering wheel. All right. Again, we're just constructing the look of the vehicle. It is a log, so on the back, we want to, let's make it look more round. So do this. Up and down a flat oval like that, so that it comes out to here. Do you kind of see what I'm trying to do here? It's not flat, and then the front wouldn't be flat. It would be more like this, right? And that, we're going to draw. The back side is going to be open, so we need an oval that matches this shape, opening from a bottom hinge. And what this is, of course, every tree has a trunk. So our car has a trunk. Yep. Thank you, sound effects department. The trunk is open, and of course, I think in NASCAR, they don't have trunks. But I imagine if they did, they would store their snacks in there. Their sodas and drinks and snacks, right? So that's the trunk for their snacks. It's opened up. Now the edge is bark. So when we go to ink it, we'll kind of give it more of a, just give it kind of a jagged look, right? And then you can even give it the bark look. Again, bark, the drawing. Okay, who could we get to drive this travel log in the pine wood derby? This would be a pine wood. If that was a pine tree, it might be a pine wood derby, just like in the Scouts, right? So I happen to know that there's a couple drivers with the last name Busch. I thought that would be great. We could have a Busch driving a tree. Kyle Busch and his brother Kurt Busch, both past champions, both great drivers. Both, I hope, don't get mad if they see this, because I'm not poking fun at them. I'm just having fun with words. They're great drivers, both. Again, past champions. So we're going to draw a Busch driving this vehicle, travel log. So what we want to do is maybe make kind of a, just to get our Busch started, just put like an egg shape on the top, like an oval. And if the arm is going to hold the steering wheel, put a little oval there and a little oval here to make it like it's an arm holding the steering wheel. All right. Now I imagine on the Busch we'll have to create, I don't want to put a helmet over it, but I do want to create goggles. So there will be goggles here. Now a Busch, we're going to take this oval shape here, is just a series of random, different sized curved lines, right? Maybe it's kind of overflowing in some spots. Okay, the arm, just again, random curved lines. Give him a smile with his tongue hanging out because he's going real fast. Give him a look of determination with that eyebrow. Okay, we'll do motion lines later. We'll put a shadow underneath them like this. Maybe we put the horizon line behind them like this, right? So we could start inking this character now, right? We've got the basic shapes. Again, you want him wearing goggles. A determined Busch. Again, the real Busch brothers are phenomenal drivers. Past champions both. Very exciting to watch. Okay, steering wheel. Never thought I'd be trying to draw a Busch that's driving a vehicle. Well, there's not too much to go by. You can't like compare it to other drawings of Busches driving vehicles because I don't know that I've ever seen one before. So we'll just make it up as we go. How's that sound? All right, now a little thicker for this. Now, trees aren't perfectly straight, so I like to do little wavy lines as I draw. Again, this is the bark cut out on the edge. It's kind of, it's got some jagged cuts. Same thing over here. Again, if this was carved by an axe, it wouldn't be perfectly straight. It would be a little bumpy, right? Might even have some axe carve marks on it, right? Goes a lot faster when it's shaped like that, doesn't it? All right, wheels. And my pen is running low again. Need to go around a couple times. How's yours coming along? You can't be wrong because, again, we don't have anything to go by. I've never seen one before, so however you draw it, it's right. Right. There we go. Okay, now, and let's see. He's okay up there. So, and then inside the travelogue, again, this is where they keep all their snacks and their soda. Maybe he's coming in for a pit stop, or maybe he's coming in to win the race. If he's coming in for a pit stop, that's why the trunk is opening, because he's going to get some snacks. So that's opening up. Put some little shadows on the end. And if it's Kyle Busch, I think his sponsor is M&M's. No, I don't think, I know. He's got lots of M&M's in there. And you might get hungry during a race, so you'd have to freshen up, right? Take a break. Okay, let's put the shadow under there. Everything's moving. Okay, motion lines. Remember we've talked about this. He's moving real fast. So straight lines that start on the character and then trail off. So watch, 2 straight lines. 1, 2, with some curved lines running through. All right, let's do it on this back side here, right? 1, 2. See that? And maybe in the front we'll put a couple slightly curved lines to indicate motion there. Okay, awesome looking. Why don't we do this? Start erasing those basic shapes that we got started with. Boy, this is going to be a fun one to color too. A Busch driving a log. Do you watch racing? Do you have a favorite driver? See, that's the thing. Once I bring up racing, if you watch NASCAR, I'm opening up the floodgates because some people love their driver and they don't like anyone else. They just love their driver. Nothing wrong with that. You got to root on your favorite, right? But I have lots of favorites. That's how I watch. And it doesn't get me in trouble with anyone else. I just like to watch the sport. Many talented drivers. Okay, I might add some maybe a little extra weight to the lines on the bottom here. Weight meaning thickness. All right. Okay, there's his arm there. A little extra. Awesome. You know when they come into the pits and they stop, that's what you call barking the car. Instead of parking, you bark it. Oh, please stop, Mr. Dave. That's terrible. Bark the car. All right, look at that. Let me see how much time I have left. Ooh, a couple minutes, but I don't think I have enough time. What I want to do is, let's see, maybe just put up here. The checkered flag, right? And what I'll do the next time, because I won't have time to fill in all the checkers, remember it's black and white checkered flag. So So I'll have to go in and do all these areas with a black marker, which is fine, but it just takes up a lot of time. You'll see when I show you the colored version tomorrow how that looks. But we'll do the checkered flag, might add in our trademark cloud in the sky. There it is. Our stock car, our travel log, our Pinewood Derby car. With the trunk. Every tree has a trunk. Every car has a trunk. I hope you had fun. Did yours come out just as fun as this? Maybe even better, I'm sure. Because again, this was all brand new to me. Didn't even know what I was going to do when we started rolling. But I hope you had fun, right? Can you imagine driving that? Yeah, it's the Busch brothers. There's Kyle Busch driving the travel log. All right, until next time, my friends, stay safe, be well, and take care of one another, all right? Oh, and don't forget, be silly.